Hello everyone, how are you all? In my previous video, we discussed why market research is important. Today, let's talk about the 5 things every beginner should know before investing. Let's start with the one. Set your financial goal before investing. Before you invest a single rupee, ask yourself one simple but very important question. Why am I investing? Every investment should have a clear financial goal. Investing without a goal is like starting a journey without knowing the destinations. Are you investing to build a retirement corpus? To buy your dream home? To fund your children's higher education, or simply to create long term wealth and achieve financial independence. Each of these goals has a different investment horizon and requires a different investment strategy. For example, retirement planning. Retirement planning is typically a long term objective, whereas saving for a house purchase in the next 5 years may require a more balanced and less risky approach. When your financial goals are clearly defined, you can choose the right investment product, determine how much to invest, and remain disciplined even during the period of market volatility. So, remember, successful investing is not about chasing the highest returns. It's about investing with a clear purpose and a well defined plan. So, before selecting any stock, mutual fund, or other investment option, first define your financial goal. It is the foundation of every successful investment journey. Number two, know your risk tolerance. Another important factor before investing is understanding your risk tolerance. Ask yourself a simple question. Can I remain calm if the market falls by 20% or even 30%? If seeing your investment value decline causes panic, then you may need to choose investment with lower risk. Risk tolerance is different for every individual. It depends on factors such as your age, financial responsibilities, income, investment goals, and your ability to handle market fluctuation. Generally, younger investors have a higher risk bearing capacity. Why? Because they have a longer investment horizon. They have more time to recover from short term market declines and can benefit from the long term growth potential of the market. One of the biggest mistake beginners make is copying someone else's investment decisions. Just because a friend, colleague, or social media influencer has invested in a particular stock or mutual fund doesn't mean it's the right choice for you. Always invest according to your own financial understanding, your risk tolerance, and investment horizons, not someone else's success story. So remember, a successful investor is not the one who takes the highest risk, but the one who takes the right amount of risk. Now that we have discussed financial goals and risk tolerance, let's move to another essential steps that every investor should follow before entering the market. Build an emergency fund first. Before you begin your investment journey, make sure you have an emergency fund in place. An emergency fund is money set aside to cover unexpected situations such as an emergency, medical emergency, job loss, urgent home repairs, or any unforeseen financial crisis. So, as a general rule, financial experts recommend maintaining an emergency fund that can cover at least 6 months of your essential living expenses. This financial cushion provides peace of mind and protects you from making difficult financial decisions during challenging times. One important rule every investor should remember is this: never invest your emergency fund in the stock market. The stock market can be volatile in the short term. If an emergency arises during a market downturn, you may be forced to sell your investment at a loss just to meet your immediate financial needs. Therefore, Keep your emergency fund in safe and highly liquid investment options such as saving accounts, a fixed deposit, or a liquid mutual fund where the money is easily accessible whenever you need it. So remember, investing is about growing your wealth, but an emergency fund is about protecting your financial stability. So build your safety net first and then invest with confidence. Now that you have set your financial goals, assessed your risk tolerance, and built an emergency fund, let's move on to another golden rule of investing, that is diversification. One of the golden rules of investing is diversification. You have probably heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Imagine carrying 10 eggs in a single basket. If the basket falls, you could lose everything. But if the eggs are divided among different baskets, even if one basket falls, the others remains safe. The same principles applies to investing also. Instead of investing all your money in a single asset, spread your investment across different assets classes. This helps reduce risk because different investments often perform differently under various market conditions. For example, stocks offer the potential for higher returns, but they also involve higher risk due to market fluctuations. Mutual funds provides diversification by investing your money across multiple securities and are generally suitable for investors who prefer professional funds managements. Let's talk of gold. Gold has traditionally been considered a hedge against inflation and economic uncertainty, making it a useful component of a diversified portfolio. Fixed deposits provide stable and predictable returns with relatively low risk, making them suitable for preserving capital. By investing across different asset classes, you reduce the impact of poor performance in any one investment. This approach helps create a more balanced and resilient portfolio. So remember, successful investing is not about putting all your money where the return seems highest. It is about building a well diversified portfolio that balances both risk and return. So far, we have discussed setting financial goal, understanding your risk tolerance, building an emergency fund, and diversifying your investments. If you follow these four principles, you will be much better prepared to begin your investment journey with confidence. Now let's talk about the next one. Start small. One of the biggest myth about investing is that you need a large amount of money to get started. The reality is you don't need 1 lakh rupees or even 50,000 to begin investing. What matters most is developing the habit of investing consistently. Today, you can start your investment journey with a systematic investment plan or SIP of just rupees 500 or rupees 1000 per month. Regular investment, even in small amounts, can grow significantly over time because of the power of compounding. Remember, investing is not a race to become rich over time. It's a disciplined process of building wealth gradually through patience, consistency, and informed decision making. The best time to start investing was yesterday. The second best time is today. So start small, stay consistent, and let time work in your favor. Before making your first investment, remember these five essential principles. Define your financial goals, understand your risk tolerance, build an emergency fund, diversify your investment, start small but start today. So, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. In my next video, I will discuss stock versus mutual fund versus ETF. which is better for beginners. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.